Hey guys, what's going on? It's AvatarEvan here, and welcome to another RuneScape 2007 video. And I got some updates for you guys on how I've been doing with mining and whether I've stuck with it or not, basically. And excuse me there. But I was originally intending on doing some quests within the next few days, but honestly, I really don't want to bother doing any quests. I really kind of feel like focusing on mining right now, to be completely honest, and focus on getting this full Prospector gear. I actually just purchased the legs. As you can see, I only got 3 nuggets left. I spent 50 of them on getting the Prospector legs, which will give me I believe a 0.6% XP boost. It's either 0.4.6, and let me quickly check how much this is going to give. This gives a 0.6% XP boost, and I have the helmet already, which gives me a 0.4. So far I got a 1% XP boost on everything I mine here, or anywhere actually in RuneScape, which is the main reason of me getting the suit, because to be honest, this is very slow XP. The XP does increase. As I commented in my last video, I mentioned how there was a level 92 miner that was getting the same XP per hour as I am. And that was a little bit false. That was accurate, but not completely accurate. Because what happens is you get, as you know, you get your ores in the end from, after you put them in the machine and everything, and they filter out, the ores and whatnot of what you've gathered. And you actually get more XP per ore. I'm not sure how the XP rates work, because it doesn't seem like it's like the regular XP for if you mined it. But typically when I put my ores in the machine, it will give me XP afterwards. And usually it'll give me around like 150 to 180 XP. Just from putting my inventory in there in total. And as you progress, every level, as you can see here, you get more ore for every level you get. So for example, everything, you can start here at 30 and up, and you just get coal. You get coal all the way until 40. That's when you start getting gold and coal. Then when you get 55, which is what I've hit, and you get mithril ore as well. Once I get 70, I'll get adamant, and once I get 85, I'll start getting runite. And runite, if you didn't know, is like 10k in ore, so that's pretty crazy. I highly doubt you'll get that much. Maybe 1 in inventory at the most. Probably a lot of times you won't even get any per inventory. So that's what something to look out for. But I have an update for you guys to show you when I get to the bank, which I'll show you guys right after this inventory. And a little bit of a goal of mine that I've been reaching for this past week. I believe today is day 7 of being back on old school. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm off to a good start. And one thing I really want to get into in the future is bossing. That's something I really want to get into. I used to do that a lot. Back when I played RuneScape, I was a huge God of War Dungeon fan. I did a lot of Corporal Beast. I did a lot of Nex. Did a lot of Bandos. And I did a little bit of Armadillo, but mostly it was Bandos, Nex, Corporal Beast. I want to say those were the real main bosses I did. And I actually have gotten a lot of drops. Next, I've gotten an assortment of things. I did pretty much all coin share for Nex. I did a mixture of masses when you start off like everybody does, and then you transition into smaller teams like 3 to 4 mans, etc. And I did that, and we got a lot of drops. I made hundreds of million from Nex. Corporal Beast, I'm not sure how much I made total, but the best drop I did get was a Spectral Spirit Shield, and I actually missed out on a Divine Spirit Shield, which is really unfortunate. Basically what happened was, if you know how loot share works, you have loot share percentage, which is LSP, and whoever has the most LSP has the highest percent chance of getting a drop. And as you get drops, your LSP decreases. So if I get like a 100 mil drop, and let's say I had 50 mil LSP, I got a 100 mil drop, I would then have negative 50 LSP. So if I missed out on a 100 mil drop amongst 2 people, I would get a 100 mil LSP from that 100 mil drop. So my LSP would go to 50 mil. So it would just counter that out. But anyway, so I'm going to be showing you guys my bank right here, and I'm going to be showing you guys what I hit. And here's my my items that I've been gathering from here. You get a lot of gems here. You also get these are the ores I've been gathering. I sold the coal in gold. And here's what I wanted to show you guys was the 1 mil. And yeah, I hit 1 mil cash. I don't really have any plans on spending it. I might get a DX in the future because it does give you an extra 5 to 10% faster XP, as well as logs, obviously. So 5 to 10% is really significant for not that expensive of a price. And as well, a D-pick is something I'm looking forward to getting in the future. D-pick is something I'm looking forward to getting. But the thing is, that is quite a bit of money. Obviously the DX is only like 500k. And then you look on the other side, the D pick is around 7 million. So that's quite a bit for a D pick. It does give you a 15% XP boost. And with the special it has, if you use the special attack, what the special attack would do is it will raise your mining level by 3 whenever you use it. So similar to like the skill cape, where if you'd operate your skill cape, it would give you like, I believe, a 1 level boost, which nobody really ever did it. It wasn't really worth it. But with the pickaxe, you may as well occasionally spec and get your mining up 3 levels. So you'd be up to whatever level you are plus 3, and it would give you a little bit faster XP. I'm sure it'd give you an extra few K XP per hour doing that. And I'm going to be sticking here in the caves until I get my full outfit. I'll probably stay here for another day or 2, and that's when I'll have my full outfit complete. And then I'll be done with this, and then I'll probably move on to, I'm thinking about some combat, because agility, I don't really feel like doing that much more agility right now. I'll do it in the future. But I want to start getting my combat up, start doing some Slayer, stuff like that. The thing is with Slayer is I really, really hate it on the lower levels, because you just have to switch Slayer Masters so much, and you really have to learn what you need on each task. What I like is when you get to the higher Slayer levels, like I believe it's 80 is what you need for Curadel's dungeon. If that's that's in the game. I'm pretty sure Curadel's dungeon is in the game. But so once you get 80, I believe you can go to Curadel. It's either 75 or 80. And once you get there, that's when you really get to a lot more consistent, which tasks or you want to skip, which tasks you want to perm skip. You already got all your gear, you got like your Slayer mask, all that kind of stuff. And as well, you get like you get a picture of like what each task is, so you know what to bring, you know where to go. And when you start off, you'll get like these weird tasks where you don't know where to go. You don't know what kind of inventory to have set up. You don't know what they're weak to. Maybe they're weak to magic or stab or something. Obviously you can look some of that stuff up, but it's just a lot more comfortable to have like a consistent thing. So when you finish the task, you do your lunar spell to talk to the Slayer Master, and then you quickly move on to the next task, and you just have like a more organized system of slaying. As with the lower levels, it's a lot more hectic and just kind of random. And it's also really, really slow XP. And it's slow XP at the higher levels, but I feel like it kind of gets past that when you get to the point where you're getting a lot more consistent in your slaying. But I don't plan on slaying a whole lot. I want to get good combat stats. I'm thinking once I get like a whip and stuff through combat, that's what I'll probably do through Slayer. I'm not entirely sure if I want to keep on slaying, or I might just go to the Nightmare Zone, because I heard the Nightmare Zone is just a nice AFK way to train. And I'm thinking if I want to go bossing, that might be the best route for me. And obviously, if I want to go back in the future and I want to say, I want to get max total, which is definitely something I could strive for. No doubt about that. But it obviously take a long time to get max total, and that's something I'll be willing to do. There's no doubt in my mind I'd be willing to get max total. I'm almost max total on RS3. That's what it's called nowadays. RS3. I stopped playing RS3, I want to say about a year and a half ago. I stopped playing regular RuneScape. I stopped playing regular RuneScape, and I am maxed on that account except for, I believe, 3 levels, which is, let me see if I can remember here. I don't have divination because I quit way before that came out, but besides that, it was just like 3 levels, which was Slayer, I was level 89 in. Slayer I was level 90 in. Hunter I was level 89 in. What else was there? There was Thieving I was level 90 in. And that was it. I had fishing as well. Fishing was level like 91 or 92. So I actually had 4 stats that were not 99, but I had all 89 plus stats, so I was close to all 90 plus. Oh yeah, and also had Thieving, which was level 90, so if you count those up, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I already mentioned Thieving, actually, so it's just 4. And if you want to include Divination, it would be 5. So, that's that, I definitely strive for that in the future, but I don't like Slayer much. I've never really liked Slayer much, so I have a feeling that I'm probably going to go AFK, just to get the faster XP, as well as a lot more relaxing and stuff like that, more enjoyable for me. And then in the future, once I get like my gear and stuff, I start to get situated a lot more in RS, I'll definitely consider that, okay, it's time to go grind out, maybe the last couple levels and getting max combat or whatever, and, do some Slayer through that. And that's definitely something I'll consider doing in the future. So that's all for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this little update of what I'm going to be doing in the future, as well as talking about my Prospector kit and stuff like that. Looking forward to it, and I will keep you guys informed of how I'm doing in RS and the new stuff that will come. I'll have a lot more kind of intricate videos in the future as I get into, doing things a lot more variant of things. Right now I'm just kind of focusing on one thing right now, and I'm actually just about to get to this level. Right after I end this, I'll actually level up to 59 mining, which I've been grinding out right now, and we're at 1.4, almost 1.4 million total. And yesterday I actually just hit, I think it might have been 2 days ago, I hit 1 million total. So I'm getting XP at a pretty efficient way. I believe I'm averaging, ever since I started, I've been averaging about 200 to 250k a day, which is, I think, pretty good. Just considering you're just starting off, obviously you'd be getting probably times that by 4, in the future per day. Well, not really times 4, but you'd be getting a lot more considering you're going to be doing stuff that gives you a lot more speed than what I'm doing right now. That's all for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more by clicking the subscription button below. And make sure to follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description, as always. And this is your boy, Optic Scumpy. See you. Just kidding, guys. I'll catch you guys later.